waiting on it is Haniger.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Ready now, Jose Peraza.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Popped him up. Healy
in foul ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
On he pops it up. Peraza into shallow center. He's got it one away.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Behind 0-2 now.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
In now the Mariners DH,
Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Paxton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in, Mason Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
High and deep to right center.
Chasing after it is Maben.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now in the box, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Seager is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
In there, and it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Healy becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza over to his left. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Billy Hamilton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded by Segura. He beat it out. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. 1-0 pitch on the way. In there. Now the throw. Hamilton, the runner at third with no outs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Coming in is Span. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
The Reds have been searching for that pitch.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Span. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Oh, and Span comes up with a big throw there. He's out at home plate. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two and 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Peraza. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch on the way. Called strike over the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 12. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Next will be the designated hitter, Mason Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Gene Segura will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Michael Lorenzen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that misses ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
David Hernandez brought in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. 3-0 to him now. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Swings through it for strike number 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. The pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. So digging in now, Denard Span. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hernandez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
To third. And there's 1 down now. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Barnhart is under it. 2 gone. Here's Cameron Maben now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had. Now batting, Joey Votto. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit to third. Segura fields it cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Riding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential. Alex Colomé takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Hit in the air out to left field. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Settling in now, number 12. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Number 12.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So striding forward now, Mason Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Right fielder,
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there. The 0-1. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw won't get him. Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. Left side. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's Segura, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, in the past against Alex Colomé. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Henniger. And they have taken the lead. In is Joey Votto now.
Edwin Diaz, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Maben there to put it away for out number 2. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Ready with the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find...
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up now, Denard Span. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Left fielder.
Raisel Iglesias takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Span runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 2-0. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now, Cameron Maben. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Runner goes for third. Popped him up. Votto shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Mariners. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Stepping in, Gene Segura, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 12 is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. At the plate, number 12, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. And he strikes him out here for out number. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Right fielder.
Popped him up. Jeanette into shallow center. One down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in and looking for more, Mason Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. This is in the air out to right field. Haniger is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Haniger. And they have taken the lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scooter Jeanette. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. At the plate, Joey Votto. It was a fly. James Pazos takes over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
Now to the plate, Ryan Healy, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So stepping in, Denard Span. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Suarez comes up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Mike Zunino. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.